Is this really about justice anymore or about optics? Who's actually winning here? The lawyers, the headlines, or public confusion? And more importantly, when does trying to look right start doing the exact opposite? Welcome to the strange, messy, and emotionally charged intersection of celebrity lawsuits, public relations strategy, and the court of public opinion, where Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni has become less about facts and more about perception. Here's a surprising truth most people don't realize until it's too late. Court cases aren't just won in courtrooms anymore. They're fought on timelines, comment sections, and TikTok breakdowns. Long before a judge rules, the public forms opinions. And once those opinions harden, reversing them becomes nearly impossible. In high-profile cases, legal teams often walk a tightrope. Say too little and the narrative runs away from you. Say too much and you risk looking defensive, or worse, manipulative. This is where many observers feel Blake Lively's team may be stumbling. Because instead of letting evidence speak quietly and clearly, the situation appears, to many viewers, to be turning into an aggressive image campaign. The harder you try to convince people you're right, the more they start asking why you're trying so hard. Have you ever noticed how the calmest person in the room often feels the most believable? That's not an accident. So the question becomes, is this strategy helping or backfiring? Which makes this moment so fascinating. Because instead of reinforcing that calm confidence, the current strategy, at least from the outside, feels frantic. And nothing rattles public trust faster than desperation, disguised as righteousness. People aren't stupid. They sense when a story is being pushed instead of told. And when audiences feel manipulated, their sympathy evaporates fast. Justin Baldoni and the power of saying less. There's an old saying in crisis communication. When emotions are high, silence can speak louder than statements. Whether intentional or not, Justin Baldoni's comparatively quieter presence in the media has had an interesting effect. It creates contrast. And contrast shapes perception. When one side appears loud, persistent, and visibly invested in narrative control, while the other appears restrained, people start filling in the blanks themselves. Sometimes unfairly, sometimes accurately, but always emotionally. And emotion drives public opinion far more than facts ever will. This doesn't mean silence equals innocence. It doesn't mean statements equal guilt. But it does mean optics matter. And right now, many observers feel the optics are off. A legal strategy that looks powerful online can look reckless in court. A PR move that excites supporters can raise eyebrows with judges. And judges, unlike Twitter, don't care about vibes. They care about consistency, credibility, and conduct. This isn't just a celebrity problem. It's a human one. When we feel attacked, misunderstood, or threatened, our instinct is to defend harder, speak louder, control the story. But the hardest thing to do, and often the smartest, is to pause. Because reacting emotionally in high-stakes situations almost always leads to missteps. Regardless of who's right or wrong, this situation offers powerful takeaways. Silence isn't weakness. Sometimes, not responding immediately preserves dignity and credibility. Optics matter as much as intent. Good intentions don't always produce good outcomes, especially in public. Overexposure breeds suspicion. The more you push a narrative, the more people scrutinize it. Image destruction is a dangerous game, especially when the mirror starts pointing back at you. And once that happens, no legal team, no PR firm, and no carefully worded statement can undo it overnight. So the real curiosity moving forward isn't just, who will win the lawsuit? It's, who will walk away with their credibility intact. This case is still unfolding. Facts will matter. Evidence will matter. Whether Blake Lively's team recalibrates or doubles down remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, people are watching. At what point does PR cross the line into self-sabotage? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this article with someone who loves breaking down celebrity culture, or join the conversation, because sometimes the most revealing part of a lawsuit isn't what happens in court, it's what happens in public.